Hey everybody, it's Julie here again. Week 4. I am ready. Can't wait. Um, what can I say about this week? I'm starting to conquer my protein shake fear. Yay me! Hoot hoot! Maybe even next week I will prove it to you all, and I will drink a protein shake live on camera for you all to witness. It'll be monumental, huge, whatever. Anyways, renovation series part 4. This is kind of my Mike Holmes episode, if you will. A little bit of preamble here. I don't know how you guys work, but I know for myself, like for example, when I first found out I was pregnant, even it happened with all 3 of my pregnancies. Um, it's like as soon as you find out you're pregnant, all you see is pregnant ladies. That's all that hits your eye, like, and then you start to wonder, I wonder when they're due. I wonder if we'll be in the hospital at the same time. She looks like she's about the same the same far along as I am. Or it's like when you buy a vehicle. It's like that's all you see then. Like if you buy a Mitsubishi, then everywhere you go, all you see are Mitsubishis. Well, this is kind of what's happened for me now that even when I first started looking into having the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, I mean, I think already in my heart I had made up my mind that I was going to do it, but I just had to convince my mind that it was going to happen. But in my line of work, all of a sudden I'd get lots of patients and stuff coming in. It had this procedure, and for me it was just kind of like I had prayed, God, if this is meant to be, give me some sort of sign. And all of a sudden I had all of these people who'd had the procedure done crossing my path, and it's still happening. And I mean, for those of you who know me, I am a chatter. I love to chat. I love people. I love to get to know you. I like to find out what you're all about, and that's just me. I guess I take after my folks. But anyways, Mike Holmes, this is where, he comes in and saves the day on all of the subcontractors and contractors who totally ruin the house. Well, I had a lady not that long ago come across my path, and I was so angry and so upset for her. This poor woman, she had gone through a significant weight loss, had done it all on her own. And I forget what she told me. I think she had lost well over 200 pounds just on her own. Because, well, initially she was accepted into the bariatric program here in the province, only to find out after she had done all of the pre-procedural stuff that, oh, her BMI is too high. She's not a surgical candidate. Like, whatever. So then by this point, she had lost some weight on her own, and she just like, you know what, I don't need you guys, I can do this on my own. Which, you know what, good for her. I don't care how you get the weight off, as long as it comes off for you and you become healthy, great. But now she's dealing with the issue of skin, and this is the part that kind of really irritated me. Um, First of all, I could tell she was so uncomfortable and so embarrassed and self-conscious, and I get it. I mean, I felt terrible for her. So then, I'm starting to coax and talk to her a little bit, and, she started telling me about her story and all this kind of stuff. And it turns out that she's on a waiting list to have the skin surgery, to have, the abdominoplasty. And it's just unbelievable to me. I mean, so the wait list to see this particular surgeon who was going to do this surgery for her was a year. A year just to get in to see him. And then it was going to be at least another year for her to have the surgery done. In the meantime, she is dealing with skin breakdown, skin infections, and she said, and a horrible smell. She said, it's disgusting, you stink. Because, I mean, I guess you don't get any air in there, the skin is loose and flaccid, and it sticks to the rest of you, and it's gungy, and it's gross, and you feel dirty and unclean. And she was just mortified. So anyways, I haven't met the plastics team at all in Mexico, but I can't wait because I know I'm gonna. And so I was telling her, have you considered paying for it and going on your own? And so I was, telling her about Weight Loss Forever and in Saskatoon here, and she was certainly going to check them out. But, even in my past history of patients and stuff coming across, my way, I've seen people who've had tummy tucks done because they've had the weight loss and they've, got all that redundant extra skin. And I mean, sloppy, poor work. They look terrible. It's like, yeah, okay, good for you. Well, you did it to yourself. So yeah, we'll get rid of the skin, but it's not going to look pretty after we're done anyways. Cut it off, kind of whip stitch it back in place. The belly button looks like a starfish. I mean, it's this round thing with like spikes all around it. I mean, it looks terrible. And I've seen some of the work that Dr. Rodas down in Tijuana has done. And I mean, I haven't seen a lot of it, just pictures and stuff from, you know, the website and that kind of stuff. And I mean, it's fabulous. The scarring is minimal and it's neat and it's tidy and it looks good. And then part of me kind of taking it a little further is like, you know, I mean, there's still that discrimination. There is still that discrimination against fat people, and it makes me mad. It does. You've worked very hard to have success with this weight loss. You've worked hard. And at the end of the day, you know what? You were still a fat person, and as such, well, you did it to yourself, and so therefore you don't deserve to look pretty. Like, is that the deal? You know, because I mean, I can bet you dollars to donuts. If you have some chronic, long-time smoker who's gone in and he's got or she's got a heart attack or big plaques in their arteries, does that mean the cardiac surgeon or who's ever working on them is going to do a substandard job because they did it to themselves? I don't think so. You know, or how about the alcoholic who's totally fried and cooked up their liver, and now they've got, you know, portal venous hypertension and all this kind of stuff, and they need to have a procedure and stuff done. Well, is the doctor doing the procedure going to do it half-hearted? I doubt it. You know, so how come it's acceptable then for people who've lost the weight to get just a, pardon me, half-ass attempt at fixing them? Like, I don't get it. I don't know. Anyways, it really made me mad. And again, it just reaffirms how happy I am with my decision and the networks and the friends and stuff that I've made and the people at Weight Loss Forever. Again, I'll say this every single post. I can't say enough good things about them. Check them out. It's just not fair. Anyways, that's all I've got for this week. Hope you all are doing well on your journey and you're staying strong and you're enjoying your protein shakes and working hard, and the results are paying off for you. And how do you like my new scenery today? I've got two of my girls' baby feet pictures behind me. I was waiting for someone to comment on my ugly chair that I'd been sitting on for the previous posts. It's a hand-me-down. Anyways, take care. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.